Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode. Today we are going to see a new Morrowind mod. It is called Chargen Revamped Expanded Lands and the author is Texafornian. It is a mod that is going to give you many options when creating your character. So I'm going to click on new so we can see these options. Very briefly, there's a number of mods already for that. If you like mods such as alternate beginnings, what else would we have? Chargen Revamped, Character Maker. Well, this is gonna be all of that and then some. So you have 4 options. Normal beginning is the beginning that you know, we've been expecting you and all that. So I'm gonna skip that. Quick beginning, well, I'm gonna go through it quickly, as the name indicates. And that's a no fuss beginning. You create your character, you choose the race that you want. I don't want to be a bold Breton. I can be a sexy looking Khajiit, sure. You're going to create your own class, pick your class, answer the questions. I find that because I haven't answered the questions since, the very first times I played Morrowind, this should be quite interesting. But right now, that's besides the point. So just picking my class, picking my sign. You have this to make sure you're okay with it. You may go back, just like, in a normal character creation. And the interesting bit, do you want to start in Seyda Neen or in Fort Frostmoth? I'm gonna click on that one, because we already know Seyda Neen, don't we? All too well. When you start your game, you are welcomed by a little message box that, gives you a bit of context, which is cool. And then, you just get on with your adventure. Look at me, I'm a fine Khajiit. Alright, let's have a look at the other options, shall we? So that was the quick start. Really, no mess, no fuss. Create your character, and then choose where you want to start, Seyda Neen or Solstheim. What is really interesting with this mod, if you play Tamriel Rebuilt, you can choose to start in Tamriel Rebuilt, which gives you a whole lot of options once again. If that's not enough for you, you want to pick the custom beginning. Now this one, as far as I'm concerned, is hours of fun just thinking about the type of character I want to have. You have the windows to choose your race. I know, totally unnecessary, but I wanted a new face. There you go. You get to create or pick your class, fine. You get to create or pick your sign. You get to see all of it, sure. And then the fun begins. You can fine-tune your character as much as you want, really. First, you get a chance to fine-tune your attributes. So you can randomize it if you're a little brave, or just leave it as it is. But let's have a look at the options. So the points have already distributed to your character according to your race in particular, but then I can decide, alright, I am a dark elf, yes, I'm a dominant, that's what I did, but in my life I've been terribly unlucky, like no luck whatsoever. Now, because I've been so unlucky, I don't know, tripping on rocks and banging my head against pots hanging or whatever, I've become quite resistant to damage. I don't know, you can invent all the backstories you can ever want. As a child, I did not get along with my fellow dumbness. Let's go 20. You could go 21. Like, my personality is not 20, thank you very much, it's 21. Anyway, I was rubbish talking with people, so I had lots and lots of time to read books, making me very smart. It's capped at 60 or 65, which is good. Now I still have 55 points, my goodness. The kids hated me. I had to learn to fend for myself and get out of tricky situations. I'm already at 60. That was quite quick. I'm gonna have to improve some of my luck, aren't I? It's too many points. There. So this is me. I mean, that has to be a funny character to play. Point is, you can imagine all the backstories you want for your character right there as you create it. With the skills, you can do exactly the same thing. Leave the skills as they are, with, you know, the race and any other mod that can give you, you know, buff or debuff, randomize it. Or go ahead and say, well, sure, I had to fight quite a lot. However, I just was not allowed to go anywhere near a blade, so I used blunt weapons, sticks, anything I could find. And you go on for every single one of your skills. Alchemy, no, I can't imagine my character would have alchemy. But stealth, definitely. Had to learn to get past all my unfriendly people. And I explored the land quite a bit. I still have 15 points. I need some armor. That's what I need. There. And once you've done all of that, you even get to pick your schools, your magic schools, and your spells. Or not, once again, but let me show you the options. Either you can have the school based on your skills, which is fine, let's do that, or you could pick another one. I think the character I'm creating is going to be quite challenging already. So, now I can get 2 spells. I want to select my spells. You know how annoying it is when you get those spells you never ever use? So for once, I'm gonna start with... No, health on others, no way. I was fighting or trying to get away from the others. So, fortify, fatigue, why not? Restore fatigue is one, let's do that. And fortify health. There, I've picked 2 spells. Item editor. Ooh, even better. Again, you can randomize it, but let's have a look at the options. That's the whole point. Do I start with a weapon? Yes, I did say I like sticks and clubs, why not? Or you could get gold pieces if you, I don't know, if you decide to play a pacifist or a monk, I don't know. I said I was wearing light armor. Do I have hammers and prongs? No, that doesn't go with my character, does it? Potions of health sounds like a... Ooh, potions of stealth. I'm gonna go with potion of health, because I don't think I have anything. I can start over, but I'm not gonna do that. Proceed. And then where does the story begin? Randomize if you're feeling brave. Or you can pick Vvardenfell, Solstheim. Once again, if you install the Tamriel Rebuilt version, you're going to have Tamriel Rebuilt. Let me show you the sort of options you have. Look at that. They start giving you stories. You can, you know, be lazy or brave or both. Or you can go, alright. So, my character is a Domner, not really good with people. Nah, I don't like those. Did I... Oh, diving for pearls? Yeah, that sounds like something I could be doing. Oh, that. That's definitely what I want. I was gathering firewood in the wilderness because I tend to be a loner. There you go. You start in the middle of nowhere. You have a letter to get you started. I've gotten word of your presence on Vvardenfell. To learn more, find a package in the Census and Excise office in the town known as Seyda Neen. After you have the package, find a man named Caius Cosadus in the town called Balmora and give the package to him. Follow his instructions from there on out, sorry. There you go, so it puts you on track. I have my special equipment because I selected light armor. Like it. That's really more like that. And my Domner, who was a social recluse but really smart and kind of fast, but terrible personality and really no luck, is ready to go adventure. Oh, that took more time than I thought because I just get carried away imagining stories for my characters. Character creation is my absolute favorite thing. And here, with all the options you have to make sure it goes all together or not. Maybe that's just me. Here's the last option, the random beginning. That's if you are particularly brave. As far as I'm concerned, that's braved. You're going to create your character, pick a race and everything. I'm gonna be a good looking Khajiit. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm a Khajiit. And I am an acrobat. Or something else, whatever. I want the steed because I like the steed. There, we know that. From there on, you get to choose absolutely nothing. Your attributes are going to be randomized, your stats are going to be randomized, your items are going to be randomized, and your starting location is randomized as well. So what that means, you start with a character that has strengths and weaknesses. Oh, look at that, a lucky character, not that smart nor that strong. I'm an acrobat with... I am an aspiring acrobat, that's what it is, but I'm pretty good with knives. Alright. So you see with the stats you have, because it's completely random, but you did select a race. So it's up to you to decide how you got there. Like, why is it that as an acrobat I'm appallingly rubbish at acrobatics? Apparently I'm pretty good with illusion. I don't know why. And right now I'm carrying a club and I have, I don't know, hunted bears before. At least I'm ready for the weather. How I got here, no idea. This is for you to decide, for you to find out. And then how you're going to build this character into, you know, a reasonable build that you're going to survive. At any rate, you know, I have my booze there, so I'm not gonna freeze. So good luck with that. You don't have all the fun imagining what your character did before and where you're gonna go while creating your character. You get all of these stats. They don't necessarily make sense. You could be lucky, you could be unlucky. You have gear. And from there on, just do your thing. You have the same letter that tells you to go to Seyda Neen at some point. But the freedom of it, the endless possibilities, it's right there. Needless to say, I am particularly keen on that mod. I love creating characters. I love having the chance to imagine my character. Honestly, Skull Village, how am I gonna get to Seyda Neen? I don't know. I mean, I'm not playing this game, so I should not even try to think about it. But yeah, it's very exciting, very exciting. I honestly cannot think of anything else I would want with this mod. Nah. I wouldn't mind, I think, well, theoretically, a completely random character generation. But I'm saying that I would be too scared to use it. I want to choose my face and my hair and all of that. So there you have it. This is Chargen Revamped Expanded Land. That is compatible with Tamriel Rebuilt. That's great. Having a look at the description, it is also compatible with Open Morrowind, so there's something for you guys. It is not going to be compatible with any mod that modifies the character creation. Obviously, it's not compatible with mods that change the Seyda Neen office as well. But who cares? It's just brilliant. Just brilliant. I'm gonna go on and create more characters, I think. In the meanwhile, thank you for watching, and I see you next week for another episode. Bye bye!